Ever felt drained, exhausted, or emotionally wrung out after spending time with a particular person? You might have encountered an energy vampire, and often, these energy-zapping culprits share a common trait: narcissism. The term energy vampire is often used metaphorically to describe individuals who drain the emotional or psychological energy of those around them. Narcissists are sometimes referred to as energy vampires because their behavior can be emotionally draining for others. Here are a few reasons why narcissists may be perceived as energy vampires. The magnetic pull. Narcissists possess a magnetic quality that draws people in. Their charm, confidence, and often larger-than-life personalities can be captivating at first. However, beneath the surface lies a constant need for attention and validation, turning what seems like a two-way street into a one-sided energy exchange. Imagine a new colleague at work, Mark, who exudes confidence and charisma. He's incredibly charming, always the center of attention in meetings, and seems to effortlessly command the room. Initially, everyone is drawn to his magnetic personality. He's a great storyteller, full of enthusiasm, and seems genuinely interested in others. People are naturally attracted to Mark's energy and charm. They feel validated and important when he pays attention to them or acknowledges their contributions. His ability to make everyone feel special creates an initial allure, making it seem like a mutually beneficial relationship. However, over time, patterns start emerging. Conversations with Mark become increasingly one-sided, often revolving around his achievements, talents, or problems. He constantly seeks praise and affirmation, but rarely reciprocates or shows genuine interest in others' lives. Those who engage with him begin to feel emotionally drained, realizing that the interactions are primarily about feeding his need for admiration. The ego's insatiable appetite. Picture this: a conversation where the spotlight is always on one person, the narcissist. Their ego craves constant admiration, and in the pursuit of this attention, they unintentionally drain the energy of those around them. It's like being caught in a vortex of self-centeredness, leaving you feeling depleted. Let's say you have a colleague named Sarah, who has the traits of a narcissistic energy vampire. In team meetings, Sarah consistently dominates the conversation, steering it toward herself and her accomplishments. Her ego demands admiration, and she often dismisses or belittles others' contributions. During discussions, Sarah's need for attention becomes evident as she interrupts colleagues to interject her opinions or redirect the focus back to her achievements. Her constant need for validation and affirmation leaves others feeling sidelined and drained. They find it challenging to express their ideas or receive acknowledgement for their efforts. During brainstorming sessions, Sarah consistently dismisses suggestions from others, stating that her ideas are superior. She takes credit for the team's successes and deflects blame onto others when things go wrong. Her behavior creates a toxic dynamic, sapping the enthusiasm and creativity of the team. Despite attempts to redirect the conversation or share the spotlight, Sarah's behavior persists. Her energy-sapping tendencies make team interactions exhausting and demoralizing for everyone involved. Colleagues leave meetings feeling depleted and undervalued, affecting their morale and productivity. The drama dynamo. Narcissists thrive on drama. Whether it's manufacturing crises, stirring up conflicts, or playing the victim, they create an emotional whirlwind that sucks the energy out of everyone in their orbit. Dealing with the constant turbulence of their emotions can leave you emotionally fatigued. Consider a group of friends planning a weekend getaway. One friend exhibits narcissistic behavior. As the plans take shape, he suddenly expresses dissatisfaction with every detail, from the destination to the activities planned. This triggers conflicts, as this guy insists on having their preferences catered to. To gain sympathy, he portrays himself as the victim of an insensitive group, manipulating emotions and creating a whirlwind of drama. The once exciting trip now becomes a source of stress and tension for everyone involved, leaving the friends emotionally fatigued from dealing with the constant turbulence of their narcissistic friends' emotions. The need for control. Energy vampires, especially narcissists, often seek control in relationships. Their desire to dominate conversations, decisions, and even your emotions can be exhausting. It's as if they're siphoning off your energy to fuel their insatiable hunger for power and influence. If your romantic partner shows strong narcissistic tendencies, They will constantly seek control by dominating conversations, decisions, and even manipulating your emotions. Every interaction becomes a battleground where they need to assert dominance, whether it's insisting on their way in trivial matters or subtly undermining your opinions. A narcissistic partner creates an environment where their hunger for power and influence takes precedence. Engaging with them will feel like a continuous power struggle, leaving you emotionally drained, as if your energy is being siphoned away to feed their insatiable need for control. The relationship becomes a constant juggling act to maintain your own well-being amidst the exhausting dynamics imposed by the narcissistic energy vampire. The empathy vacuum. Empathy is a two-way street in healthy relationships, but narcissists struggle to reciprocate. They absorb your emotional energy without offering understanding or support in return. Conversations become monologues, leaving you emotionally spent, while their own emotional tank remains full. In a relationship with a narcissist, you may find that when you share your thoughts, feelings, or challenges, the narcissist fails to reciprocate with genuine understanding or support. Their focus remains primarily on their own needs and experiences. They may show initial interest in your concerns, but this interest is often superficial, serving to draw attention back to themselves. As a result of these one-sided interactions, you may find yourself emotionally spent. The constant give and take inherent in healthy relationships is disrupted, and you bear the brunt of the emotional labor without receiving the reciprocal support you need. The fantasy feed. Narcissists live in a world where they are the protagonists of their own story. They demand constant affirmation of their grandiose self-image. Engaging with their fantasies and catering to their constant need for validation can be draining as you become a supporting character in their narrative. Your role is to affirm and validate their grandiose self-image, providing constant praise and attention. This can be emotionally draining as you find yourself catering to their insatiable need for admiration, often at the expense of your own needs and feelings. Moreover, in the narcissist storyline, other people exist primarily as props or obstacles. Your role is to enhance their narrative, and any deviation from this script may be met with disdain or manipulation. This dynamic can lead to a one-sided relationship, where your emotional well-being takes a back seat to the narcissist's constant quest for validation. The mask of positivity. Some energy vampires disguise their draining behavior with a veneer of positivity. They may shower you with compliments and enthusiasm, but it's often a mask to draw more energy from you. The relentless positivity can leave you feeling like you're carrying the weight of both your emotions and theirs. Imagine a new acquaintance who exudes unending positivity. They shower you with compliments, constantly seek your advice, and appear enthusiastic about everything. At first, it feels flattering and energizing to be around someone so seemingly positive. However, over time, you notice a pattern. Their relentless positivity seems to come with a price. They constantly rely on your emotional support, seeking reassurance and validation for every decision. Their enthusiasm feels draining as it's not genuine. It's a front, masking their constant need for validation. Dealing with narcissistic energy vampires can be challenging, but there are practical strategies you can employ to protect yourself and maintain your well-being. Here are some suggestions. Set boundaries. Clearly define your boundaries and communicate them assertively. Narcissists may try to push boundaries, so it's crucial to be firm and consistent in enforcing them. Limit contact. If possible, reduce the amount of time you spend with the narcissist. Limiting contact can minimize their impact on your emotional well-being. Maintain emotional distance. Avoid getting emotionally entangled with the narcissist. Keep conversations light and neutral, and don't disclose personal information that they could use against you. Stay calm and assertive. When dealing with a narcissist, try to remain calm and composed. Avoid reacting emotionally to their provocations and respond assertively if necessary. Don't take it personally. Recognize that the narcissist's behavior reflects their issues, not your worth. Don't internalize their criticism or let it affect your self-esteem. Practice self-care. Focus on self-care to maintain your emotional and physical well-being. Make time for activities that bring you joy, relaxation, and fulfillment. Seek support, Talk to friends, family, or a therapist about your experiences. Having a support system can provide validation and help you process the challenges of dealing with a narcissist. Educate yourself. Learn more about narcissistic personality traits and behaviors. Understanding their patterns can help you anticipate and navigate their actions more effectively. Avoid power struggles. Narcissists often thrive on power struggles and manipulation. Choose your battles wisely and avoid getting drawn into unnecessary conflicts. Practice detachment. Cultivate a sense of emotional detachment. This doesn't mean becoming cold or unfeeling, but rather maintaining a healthy emotional distance to protect yourself. Document behavior. Keep a record of the narcissist's behavior, especially if it involves manipulation, lies, or attempts to undermine you. This documentation can be useful if you need to involve others or set legal boundaries. Consider professional help. If the situation becomes overwhelming, consider seeking the guidance of a mental health professional who can provide strategies and coping mechanisms tailored to your specific circumstances. Remember, dealing with narcissistic individuals can be draining, so it's essential to prioritize your well-being and take steps to protect yourself from their negative energy. If the situation becomes too challenging, seeking professional advice is a wise choice. Understanding how narcissists can be energy vampires is the first step toward protecting your own well-being. It's crucial to recognize these dynamics and establish healthy boundaries to prevent yourself from being emotionally sucked dry. Remember, preserving your energy is not selfish. It's a necessity for maintaining your mental and emotional health in the face of these charismatic but energy-draining individuals. Your stories and experiences with narcissistic manipulation are powerful. Share in the comments and let others know they're not alone. By understanding the tactics of a narcissist, we can safeguard against their snares. If this resonates, give a thumbs up, share, and subscribe for more insights. Remember, you deserve love and respect. Stand strong, and until our next deep dive, take care.